All right, welcome back to Learning Hacks. Today we're going to be taking a look at what I would say is probably one of the hardest things that I teach my students. That would be 2 by 2 multiplication. So if you're a student in class and you're watching this video because you're stuck, don't worry. It is tricky. It just takes a lot of practice, okay? But I have a couple things that I tell my students that really helps them out. So hopefully one of those things will help you out. Okay, before I begin, I want to say hit that like and subscribe button. I know it's YouTube and cheesy, but it really helps the channel grow. I want to get these videos out there where more people can see them and students can learn from them, and I want math to be easier for students. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at 2 by 2 multiplication. Well, as it sits right now, it'd be kind of hard if you didn't know what you're doing. It'd be hard to start. So what I have students do is cover up with their finger this 2 right here, and now we have 35 times 2, 35 times 3 rather, okay, 35 times 3. If I wrote this problem off to the side and I asked you to do 35 times 3, I assume you could do it. If you're doing 2 by 2s, you probably know how to do a 2 by 1 problem, so that makes it easier for students just to understand. Cover up this number over here, 35 times 3. Let's just solve that. 5 times 3 would be 15. All right, I solve it like a normal problem. 5 times 3 is 15. Now I have 3 times 3, which would be 9. 3 times 3 is 9, plus the 1 that I carried over there, like normal, right? 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 would be 10. 105. Okay? Now, what we're going to do here, you don't have to do this, but I like to cross off these numbers. We're going to be done with them. Okay? We don't need them. All right. Now, this has to be done. You have to put a 0 here, a X here. I like to have fun with my students. I like to draw a cowboy because it's fun. All right, you can draw a cookie, you can draw a X, I don't care. All right, you can have fun with it. But you have to put a 0 there. I'll just be referring to this awesome cowboy that I've drawn as a 0, but we all know it's a cool cowboy. Now, what we have over here is 35 times 2. 35 times 2. Now, this is the part where students get tripped up on. So I'm going to write this over here. All we're going to do, we're going to treat this like normal. 35 times 2, except what I did is I put a 0 there. The cowboy's a 0 right there. So if I asked you to solve 35 times 2 and you worked out the problem and you wrote your answer right there, you could do it. What students often struggle with, and what they should do, is go 2 times 5, and then 2 times 3. But they like to go up and out. They like to do 2 times 3 first, then 2 times 5. Now, think of it like a normal multiplication problem. You would do 2 times 5, then 2 times 3. All right? So 2 times 5 would be 10, and I have to carry it like normal. I know it's kind of split up here, and that's kind of lame, but that's just how it is. All right, 2 times 3 would be 6, plus the 1 that I have would be 7. All right? And then I'm going to add those numbers up. All right? So from here on out, we're done with the Sharpie part. We're done with the part that's in blue or purple or whatever. All right, we're just going to add it up like a normal addition problem. Okay? And our answer's going to be fairly easy to find. 5 plus 0 would be 5. 0 plus 0 would be, that's a hard one. Let me think here. Okay, it would be 0. All right, 1 plus 7 would be 8. Boom. And we get 805. 805. Okay? All right, let's take a look at another one. Okay? Now we have 57 times 32. 57 times 32. Okay? If you want to follow along with this one, you can pause the video, write this down, and try to follow along with me and to check your work with the video. Okay, so remember my tip. Think of it as 57 times 2. 57 times 2. That's pretty easy. You can solve that. 7 times 2 would be 14. All right. 7 times 2 would be 14. Now I need to do 2 times 5. 2 times 5 would be 10. Plus the 1 that I carried, that would be 11. So I'm going to write my 11 down there. All right. Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. I'm done with this 2, and I'm done with the 1. You don't have to cross that off. I think it's helpful for students. Now, what you have to do, again, is you have to put a 0 here. I put a cowboy, a cool cowboy in the one above, but you can put a 0, a X. I just recommend putting something there. Your teacher may kind of question you if you put a cowboy on your paper or a snowman or a pumpkin, so we'll just put a 0 for this one. Next, it's just 57 times 3. And again, you don't have to write this, but I think it may be helpful for you. It's just 57 times 3, but we added a 0 onto our answer. Okay, so 3 times 7 would be 21. All right, 21. 3 times 7 is 21. Now we need to do 3 times 5, which would be 15, plus the 2 that I carried would make it 17. Give myself a comma there. All right, and I'm going to add these up now. So we're kind of adding up our 2 problems here. Again, we're done with this yellow part. We're done with the multiplication. All we need to do is just treat it like an addition problem now. Okay? So we have 4 plus 0 would be 4. We have 1 plus 1, which would be, oh boy, that is a tough one. All right, 2. I think that's correct. 1 plus 1, yeah, it's 2. 1 plus 7 would be 8, and then 1 plus nothing would be 1. Bring that comma all the way down. Okay, so again, as I've said, it can be hard for students. If you're struggling with it and you've done it a few times, don't worry. You have to do it a good amount to get really familiar with it. And like I said in the intro to the video, there's a lot of different areas to go wrong. But I would just reference back to this video if you get stuck on it again. I think this would be helpful for students. It does really help them. Hopefully you find some help in this video. If you do, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button and share the video. All right, thanks. Have a good one.